Small town of Greenwood, there lived a young boy named Alex. Alex was 12 years old and loved exploring the world through books. However, there was one problem. Alex struggled with English. In his school, English was an important subject, and he often felt embarrassed when he couldn't answer questions in class. One day, Alex's teacher, Miss Clara, noticed his frustration. After class, she called him aside. Alex, learning English is like building a house. You need to start with small bricks, one word, one sentence at a time. Chapter 1. A New Beginning. Miss Clara gave Alex a small notebook. Every day, write 5 new words in this book and use them in sentences. Start small, and soon you'll see big changes. Alex felt hopeful. He went home and wrote his first 5 words: happy, friend, school, learn, and play. Miss Clara clapped her hands. See? You've already made 5 sentences. Every day, Alex added 5 new words and made sentences. Slowly, he started to understand more English. He even started talking to his friend Sam in short English sentences. One evening, Alex's mother noticed him writing in his notebook. Alex, I'm proud of you. You're working so hard, Alex smiled. For the first time, he felt confident about learning English. Chapter 3. Practice Makes Perfect. Sarah decided to start a weekly English conversation club. Every Friday after school, students would gather in the library to practice speaking. At first, Alex felt nervous. He worried about making mistakes. But then, Miss Clara said something important. It's okay to make mistakes. Every mistake is a step closer to learning. During the club, students played games, acted out short stories, and had simple conversations like, "What's your favorite food? Do you like animals? How was your weekend?" Alex started to speak more. He made mistakes, but he also laughed, learned, and improved. One day, Miss Clara asked Alex to lead a small group discussion. Alex hesitated, but then remembered her words. "One step at a time," he said to himself. Miss Clara introduced the class to short English stories. The first story was about a brave little turtle named Timmy. Alex loved the story and decided to write his own. He wrote, Once upon a time, there was a bird named Ben. Ben wanted to fly to the tallest tree, but he was scared. One day, he tried, and finally, he reached the top. Ben was proud of himself. Miss Clara was proud too. Alex, your story is wonderful. Writing stories is a great way to practice English. From that day, Alex started writing short stories in English. Each story became better than the last. One day during an English test, Alex made a few mistakes. He felt disappointed. After class, Miss Clara spoke to him. Alex, do you know the secret to learning? She asked. No, Miss Clara, Alex replied. The secret is not being afraid of mistakes. Mistakes help us grow. Let's look at your test together. Miss Clara patiently explained each mistake. Alex listened carefully and made notes. The next time, he did much better. Miss Clara encouraged Alex to use English outside the classroom. At home, Alex started watching English cartoons. He labeled things in his room with English words: bed, table, door, window. At the market, he tried speaking simple sentences like, "How much is this apple?" Alex began to see English, not just as a subject in school, but as a part of his daily life. The school announced an English storytelling competition. Miss Clara encouraged Alex to participate. Me? But I'm not ready, Alex said. You are more ready than you think, Miss Clara said. Alex worked hard. He wrote a story, practiced every day, and finally stood in front of the school to share it. His voice shook at first, but he remembered everything he had learned. By the end of his story, the audience clapped loudly. Alex didn't win first place, but he felt like a winner. He had faced his fear and spoken confidently in English. Chapter 8. The Journey Continues. Months passed, and Alex kept improving. He could now read books in English, write long stories, and have conversations without feeling scared. Miss Clara gave Alex a final gift before the school year ended, a new notebook. Alex, this is for your next chapter. Never stop learning, and always remember, you can do anything one step at a time. Alex smiled as he held the notebook. He knew his English journey wasn't over, it was just beginning.